Hey everybody, meteorologist Brad Panovich here for SkiSoutheast.com. We are going to see the continued great weather, though a little bit of a warm-up this week, though. Doesn't look like it's going to last very long. So let's get right to the long-range pattern, because this is the story that I was talking about for the last couple weeks here, that we've had a pretty persistent trough in the eastern half of the country. That trough is pretty consistent this week, even though temperatures moderate a little bit. Going into the weekend, though, there are signs we could see a more significant trough dip down around Sunday. So that's the time frame. If you're getting excited for maybe another storm, this is the one I'm watching. Super Bowl Sunday into Valentine's Day could potentially be at least a blast of cold there and maybe a significant storm depending on the setup. But the pattern right there, just looking at this pattern, is pretty nice. And then going into the week after, stays pretty flat, but then we're starting to see a little sign. I'm not going to get too pessimistic here, but a little sign that the southeast ridge is trying to rear its ugly head as a dip in the jet stream develops in the Rockies. Hopefully this will push east and displace the ridge, but something to keep an eye on. And then we got a ways to go. This is a week and a half out, but I do want to just point that out, that that's something I'm watching, because there's some signs there. Let's look at this pattern. You see this week, cold nights, mild days, but we've got a couple little fronts that are dry fronts for the most part. But on Thursday, we could see a little northwest flow event for West Virginia and Maryland. Not overly concerned with a ton of snow there. Another little front on Friday, but pretty warm this week. The bigger story is going to be on Sunday. Here comes the bigger storm front. That's the cold front. Now, right now, it looks like it's primarily a front, so I would not expect a lot of snow ahead of it, but you can see the northwest flow on the backside. This is potentially going to be a good little storm here for Sunday into Monday. And again, this is early. We got time to watch it. This thing winds up a little bit more. The northwest flow could overproduce a little bit on the backside. So let's look at that snowfall potential. You see the little Wednesday, Thursday system. Again, not a whole lot, but again, 1 to 2 inches, we'll take it. Going into the weekend, you see Saturday we're dry, but then Sunday here comes that storm. And again, this looks pretty good for the North Carolina mountains. You're looking at maybe a 1 to 4 inch amount for areas of the North Carolina mountains as that system moves through. So let's take a quick look at the forecast this week. You could see potentially some snowmaking Tuesday morning, maybe Wednesday morning. I'm a little more optimistic for snowmaking at night for parts of West Virginia, but I do think the middle and end of the week it's going to warm up enough that snowmaking might not be optimal. But then starting Sunday, here comes the cold air again, and maybe some natural snow for areas of the southeast. So that's the good news. The little warm-up doesn't last very long. It looks like we're going to be right back to some colder and snowier weather by the end of the weekend. And looking long range, we'll keep an eye on the pattern, but right now, no huge sign of a huge warm-up, but also no Arctic outbreaks on the way. It looks like pretty normal late February weather. And we'll take a sneak peek maybe at the end of the week here, looking ahead to President's Day weekend, big ski weekend for many folks. I think right now looking pretty good, hopefully cold as we time things out. Maybe another winter storm. We'll keep our eyes on that. But as always, everybody, think snow. Have a great week. I'll see you later this week.